All right, guys, welcome back to the Real South Africa. We did a great interview with the couple who have been with us before, and now they're back and they are doing their journey. Check it out. All right, guys, how are you doing? This is Mark Blanton, and of course, we have
Dr. Latasha Blanton, aka Dr. B.
Yep, and we have a lot going on this particular episode. We got a young couple.
They are young.
Yeah, that came to South Africa with us before, and they've been doing their journey. And we talk about this from time to time about coming using the time that you have to visit South Africa to try to understand a little bit more each and every time. I think they've been here several times. I think three times at least.
At least three. I keep thinking four, but they'll correct me. I think it's three.
Yeah. We'll get them in here in just a minute. But we've been doing very well. I hope you guys are doing very well over there in the U.S. We know there's a few issues going on, but a little technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to sort it out somehow. At least I'm hoping.
Yes.
Very
hopeful.
I really am, because we got a lot of good people over there that's doing good things, built great careers, and living well. And but there's a little snag in there, but we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. But we're doing very well over here in South Africa. The summer is up on us. We got a great day today. Actually, it was nice and warm when I woke up.
Yeah, it was a perfect spring day. We've been waiting for those days. Obviously, when you start talking about springtime weather, it rains a little bit, but it's been slowly coming back. So we're ready for it.
Yeah. And with that being said, we got a bunch of packages on our website. So if you guys haven't been to our website, you probably need to go there, therealsouthafrica.com. Guys, we are a proper tourism company. We have packages that takes you throughout the country. Obviously, we allow you to select the dates you want to travel. You can contact us if you have any questions. I mean, we are a full service travel company here to South Africa. And normally how it works is you select a package. We got them all gamed out for you. So it makes it simple. You pick the little package, and then you decide what date you want to arrive, because we get people that keep saying, oh,
when's your next group? It's like,
yeah,
you can pick your own travel dates. And when there are groups, it's typically our real estate tours, and we let you know well in advance what those dates are. But for anything outside of a real estate tour, you get to come when you are able. And that's the beauty. And that's one of the things that separates us from other tourism companies, is that we do allow you flexibility to travel when you're able.
Well, technically, there's no other tourism company to South Africa. There are people who do trips, which are great, where you got to sign up and you put your deposit down, and you do, you go with the group, and they pick the dates and where you're going and stuff like that. So, for example, we have packages to Cape Town, 6 day,
10 day,
13 day, different packages going to the same place, and they all have different things attached to those packages, which are well thought out. And so that's why we are a tourism company. And then, of course, we have a lot of relationships in South Africa, since we're actually living in South Africa for the last 8 years. So you'll find a little difference with us. And of course, we are a luxury brand. I'm sure the young couple that's popping up on the screen in a few minutes is going to be able to tell you about some of that and so forth. And they're going to answer some questions. And I'm hoping that they ask us questions, maybe questions that people always wanted to know about the real South Africa, or basically anything, because we're going to have this conversation in front of you guys. I'm only telling you. So without further ado, let me bring them to the stage, and I want you to welcome them. There they are.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, people?
Hey, Dr. B for president.
What's up, Mark? I guess you're gonna be first man.
Why you
Oh
say,
my gosh.
yeah, maybe. That'll be fine with me.
Mark will be for president. Mark is the first man.
Like I said, I will be in the background, like always.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
so how's it going?
How are you guys doing?
We're great.
Yeah, we're
so
great.
good. How about yourself?
We're back.
We're back in America. We're trying to readjust.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's
But we're
good.
okay. We're on this side of the dirt, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is a good thing.
But some of these people haven't met you guys before. We know who you are and whatnot, but just kind of tell them just a little bit about you, stuff that you're willing to share. Keep the social security number to yourself.
Go ahead.
I'm Karan Shaw, and
I'm Daryl Shaw.
There you go.
We are the Shaws. We're here in Fort Worth, Texas, just south of Fort Worth, and we're a young couple. Thank you, Mark. And we discovered you guys a few years ago. I think it's about 5 years ago now.
2020. Actually, 2019.
Yeah.
We were searching for some vacation spots. Daryl and his high school buddies were trying to find a place where they could take their wives for vacation, and stumbled up on Africa, but didn't know what country in Africa to go to.
Yeah. So somehow the real South Africa popped up, and we have used you guys. We have used them 3 times.
3.
We've actually
so it's 3.
We have used you all 3
times.
Okay, but you've been here 4 times.
We've been here 4 times. The 3rd time we came, we did a Delta package, and not quite as good. So we came back to the real South Africa.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Let's talk about this Delta package, because I've heard it before. No, I've heard it before. People have been, I'm coming. Tell them the story, Tasha.
A lot of people, obviously, coming out of that area, always have Delta packages. And
sometimes.
Sometimes. So they'll tell me about this part of their trip has to be through Delta, and then they have to do this and they have to do that. Obviously, when that happens, we end up, sometimes having to intervene, and then they just wish they had just used us the entire time, because it's not at all what they expected.
Yeah. Well,
True
story. I didn't plan that one. We jumped on board with them, and it was a 7-day.
I think I may have lost you guys, because I think Delta is trying to butt in, but we're going to get you guys. We're going to get you guys back on in just a second. So yeah, what I remember from like those packages, and pretty much everybody else's package, it works like this. People, they don't spend a lot of time putting these packages together. So they put something together and they charge you, and then you come to South Africa, and it's very generic, to say the least. Yeah. Very generic. Very generic. Yes, they made the requirement of you actually being here, but the reality is you spend a lot of time in a car, you spend a lot of time on safari looking at bush, and there's no lux involved in it whatsoever. So they can say that they actually check the blocks.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, they actually check the block and whatnot. And so what happened is, people are like, I want to come to South Africa, and they want to come to South Africa. Then they go to their Delta vacations or whatever other vacation plan that you have, and they say, okay, we're going to send you there. And people are thinking they're going to get what we get or what we give. And they find out that they get here and they're like, we're not doing anything that we saw.
Well, they assume
that you guys do.
They assume because it's something like Delta that they're going to be getting, some type of luxury, some type of 5-star situation. And typically what they're getting is 3-star, sometimes 2-star hotel recommendations, but they stick with that because they get the best deal. It requires them to stay this much time. And then they realize that they are adjacent to luxury, but they are trying their best to get in there. And it's like, no, you should have just went with the
So let them. We're going to bring the Shaws back in just a second, but we're going to let them tell you about their experience, because I know people say, well, you guys are in the business and you guys, y'all just trying to poo-poo on people. And we're like, no, these are actual facts. Conversations that we have on a regular basis. So let them bring it back to you. Here we go. There they are.
You guys back?
We're back. We were just talking up a blue streak. Just like, okay.
Yes,
okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I need to go back. So the last thing you said, and I hope you guys can remember what you said. Daryl was saying that they went on a Delta vacation,
and it wasn't his fault.
And it wasn't his fault. That's full disclaimer. He is not the one to blame. So start from there. the Delta vacation. Look at his face.
So, like I said, it wasn't my fault. We joined in with someone else, and like you guys just explained, all they really offer is the plane ride and a room
and the hotel.
That's it. Everything else you figuring out on your own.
We will say the hotel was okay. It was probably a 4-star. I'll give it that. Yeah. But you have to. It's kind of like going to Garanimals. You got to piece together the things that you want to do, and it's like, okay, there's no excursions, there's no this, and we had never been to Cape Town before, and it was like I think the only thing that they did for us was the seating. You know, we were in Premium Plus, I think it was. It had more leg room, not hip room, but leg room. And then you get the fine crystal or whatever. You get hard utensils to eat with instead of plastic and wood.
They sell you on the good plane ride.
They sell you on the good plane ride is basically what that was. There's no excursion. So I will say that it was a learning lesson. We won't do it again.
Yeah. So we're
sorry.
We came back to the real South Africa.
Absolutely.
And the big difference we could tell is, like you said, you guys offer a 5-star experience. Mm-hmm. You do have packages, and inside your packages, you know, you got different things, different excursions going on. And I don't know if it's because it's us.
I think we're the favorite.
Because when we use guys, we tell you, we said, hey, we're coming there for 14 days. And we want to do da. And Dr. Latasha works her magic, and we get our experience.
Exactly. You get what you pay for. And so that's the thing that I want to drive home. You get what you pay for. So if you want a 5-star, I can just go back to when we were stuck there in Omicron. And I asked, and I didn't know them from a can of paint. So I asked Dr. B, I said, you know, when she was making the hotel reservations, because we were somehow stuck, I said, is this going to be a good hotel? And the one thing that stuck with me these last 5 years is she said, I won't put anybody anywhere that I am not willing to lay my head myself. Yeah. That spoke volumes to me, because in actuality, you can put people anywhere to make a buck, but she took very good care of us. She made sure that we were tested for COVID. She made sure to walk the grounds with us. And you don't get that in a lot of places. I mean, Delta didn't do that for us. And a lot of other places that we've gone didn't do that for us. And the Blantons were amazing to us. And so that's been 5 years. Yeah.
And you guys don't leave people hanging.
Exactly.
The Delta experience, you know, you once you get there, you're kind of on your own. The real South Africa tourism and
travel tourism.
You know, you guys are always available. If I have an issue regards to hey, I want to go to a rooftop restaurant. Oh yeah, check this place out. You need us to come pick you up?
Yeah.
Okay, come pick us up. We'll go for that.
I think what does it for me is that you guys have already done the groundwork. You've been there 8 years, and you've already done the groundwork for a lot of us that are coming, that, you know, we get the feed the children with the flies flying in the eyes. That's what is shown here, that and granted, there's poverty and poor everywhere. So it's no different there. But the thing is, they don't see the folks that look like us, that live good, or that have the luxury. And that's the experience that you give to us. Yeah. And we appreciate that, because I'm telling you, we get all the time, why are you guys going to Africa? And are you going on a missions trip? No. Going to vacation. What do you think? Do I live in dirt? Do you think I want to go? No, I am going to see how the other walks of life lives, and let you all know that it's not what you see on TV. It's definitely not it. If you want to go to the poor areas, and you guys did the first time we went to Soweto. Yeah, I think it was. And it was pretty good, but there was some, you know, they call them shanty towns. And so when you see that, and that's cool, because you understand that that's not a choice. It's really not. And you talk to the people that live there, and it's really not a choice, but that's neither here nor there. That's for another day. We just wanted to let y'all know that we appreciate how you've taken care of us, and you've taken time to answer the questions, and you're available for us. We had a hiccup this last one in Port Elizabeth where I got the dates wrong, and Dr. B was on it. She was like, no problem. This is how much it's gonna be. Yeah, we knew we were gonna, it was gonna hurt a little bit, but at the end of the day, she made it happen. She moved it, and then she didn't put us in a different class. That was the first time that we flew first class on, is it Sapphire?
I don't know if they call it first class. We just sat up front.
We sat up front. We sat in the plane. So we was okay. We were okay.
There was there was at least a seat in between you, so you ain't crunched up. Yeah.
We were cool with that. And that was the first time, because when we brought the 17 people back, the first time, we were all scattered everywhere, and we were cool with that because we were going to Durban, which those of you that are watching, go to Durban, Capital Pearls. It will change your life. We had a person that went with us, and he's not bougie at all. He made a video, and I think we showed it to you. He's like, oh my God, the Shaws in the real South Africa, you guys are my heroes. I am now bougie. You can't get any better than that. I think he was like on the third floor or something like that. And he was like showing everybody his view. He said, when I get back to the United States, I'm going to be bougie. So
thank you, real South.
Thank you.
So tell me about, obviously I remember your first and second trip, and you came the first trip with just a small group, and then you came the next group with the next trip with a bigger group. And then now you guys are doing a lot of traveling on your own. What's that been like, exploring South Africa, just the two of you?
Well, for us, we really love it because, with that big group, it was, I was somewhat in charge, the Marine take charge. And everybody was asking me questions. I'm doing time hacks, making sure people get to where they're supposed to be. But when it's just Karan and I, we relax. We really want to take in the culture and enjoy the people that's surrounding us. We want to enjoy our driver. And we don't want to, we want to see the good parts of life. We want to enjoy that. But we also, hey, man, take us to where would you go eat? Mm-hmm. If it's good, take us where you go eat, and we got your lunch and everything. We just drive us around, show us around. Yeah. So being able to do that and and kind of immerse ourselves into the local culture, we really like doing that type of stuff. So
we rented a car. You should have seen it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, what was that like?
Oh my goodness.
Comic review.
We had done it before, experience driving on the left side of the road when we were stationed in Asia. But that was like almost 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
Yeah. So get in the car and, read. You have to read the drawings. Okay, this drawing is saying you can only turn left or you can only turn right. And
he kept hitting the windshield wiper thinking it was the turn signal.
Yeah, the turn signal.
Now, the big thing was the transit system in South Africa, the vans. They will stop in the middle of the road.
Without warning.
Yeah, just now it's like everybody else stop because I'm stopping and pick these people up.
All right, guys, we're going to get these. I know they got an amazing story. I'm sitting here tripping. Matter of fact, we just got them back. I think I do. So I'm going to try to put them back in. But guys, stay with us. They're telling an amazing story. So, I think we lost you guys for a second.
What is with the horn blowing?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So the van.
Okay,
Yes, that means they're available.
We figured it out like the last day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what
we got that. We feel it.
We're like, why are they blowing the horns? Are we driving too slow? We're not in the road. So we figured it out. They're blowing the horns. Hey, we're available.
Yeah. It was good. And so I think the question on everyone's mind, because you guys have been there 8 years, what was it that possessed you guys to want to live full-time in South Africa?
Yeah.
What was it that drove you there, if you don't mind sharing?
Okay. No. Thanks. Good question. No, we were like you guys at some point. We were exploring, we was figuring out things, and and meeting people and starting to understand things like that taxi that you talked. Well, we call them a minibus taxi. Those white vans. One day, it was back in 2013, 2012. We actually got into one of those just to see where it goes and how we actually got in one. So we had all these experiences over all these years. So you guys have been doing this for a few years. We were doing it for like 8 years before we moved, and we would come in 2 and 3 times a year, sometimes even more. And so we just started accumulating all these experiences to the point to where they started feeling more comfortable than even what we were doing and where we grew up and lived in as Americans. So, even as a, top-notch soldier as I am, watching the Marines following us around, I just decided, so we just decided, I had to throw that in there because you said something about their Marines, leading. Okay, I just never seen it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I've never seen it in my whole entire military career. I mean, it must happen somewhere. It just never happened where I was.
Move on, man. Move on.
No, so it became, and it's going to happen to you too. It's going to become more normal to be here. Like there's a story behind after you have driven the cars, and eventually you're going to start doing this, and then you're going to start doing that, and then you're going to start looking at your life on that side and say, you know what, I'm actually having a better time. I'd rather do this full time than doing it part time.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened to us. Keep in mind, everything that you were saying and thinking, that was us 2014.
Yeah.
And I think there's many people who's been on this process that's came with us, and they're living here.
But you guys are but you guys are, I don't know if it's consciously or subconsciously on the path that says it's very possible that you will be here in the near future. And I say that because when we were doing our back and forth and we were getting more comfortable here, at some point by 2015, I would say, we were like,
which was 5 years in, by the way.
We were like, we've been here so many times. We haven't taken any more vacations. All we think about and talk about is South Africa. Maybe that's where we need to be. And then all of our decisions after that, from how we spent our money to every decision we made was like, well, why spend this money when we can put it away to make sure we're sorted when we move to South Africa, or if we're going to move to South Africa. So because that's how we were thinking, when the time came to pull the trigger, it was like, well, we've been preparing for this anyway. And now is the actual time. So, it'll be interesting, if and when you guys do decide to make that move, because it'll feel like it's a long time coming because you've been planning for it anyway.
Yeah. We've already looked at property. We enjoy what we see there. We probably won't drive 5 Porsches or anything like that. Yeah.
No, you will.
You said not 5,
but
maybe 3.
Yeah, it's the same thing. When we're at work, or when I'm at work, or we at work, people, when they ask about vacation, they don't say, okay, where you going this year? It's like, oh, when you going back to South Africa? Oh yeah, I was just planning my trip. How'd you know?
Yeah. They already know that. Even our children know they're preparing for when mom and dad move. And that's been the talk since we came back in 2020. Yeah. When we came back in 2020, we had no intentions of living anywhere else but Texas. And when we came back, we were smitten. We were totally smitten by the atmosphere, and we saw both sides. We saw both sides of the life there. We traveled up that what was it, the Sutu Mountain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got that. Yeah, we traveled up there, and when I say to you, we were smitten. The 4 of us, we came back. We were smitten with. This is a place that we could foresee us settling down, retiring, you know, and at that time I was working. And then in 2023, my position got canked. It was like, thank you, but we're doing layoffs, and they did massive cuts in my company. So at the end of the day, now I'm free. I don't have to ask anybody to travel. Nice. I don't have to take that PTO. He's got 1 million hours in PTO. So it's like we don't have that stronghold. So it makes it easy for us to get there. You know, it's just just Delta, boy, I tell you.
So you've been back about 2 weeks, a month. How long have you guys been back?
No, it's only been
this is the second week.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. It's only been 2 weeks. So the question is, in those 2 weeks, what have the conversations been like?
Oh my goodness. Between us or other people?
No, all of it.
Whatever you want to share.
Between us, it's like, okay, we're back. When are we going back? Or
there you go.
We looked at real estate. So we've been looking at houses and stuff. We
talking to realtors
and areas and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just been, for us, what's our window for going back?
Yeah.
And then with people, for me at the job, because I went back to work the very next day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I had no time to relax. Luckily, I was working from home that next day. But then that following week, there's
Okay, we got him back.
You lost
We lost you for a second. Okay, go for it.
Okay, yeah.
So, well, everybody knows the Johannesburg. Everybody knows the Cape Towns. But when we tell them, oh yeah, we went to Durban, and they was like, Durban? What's Durban? And we're like, yeah, you don't know, do you?
You need to go.
Or this time it's like, oh yeah, we was in PE, we was in Port Elizabeth. Port Elizabeth, where's that? You don't know, do you?
You need to go.
You need to go.
Yeah. The biggest thing for me, you know, just with the friends, they were like, especially you met the Powells. They were like, we hate you guys so much that you guys went without us. They totally hated us.
No, they said it. They said it right.
Yeah, that's the word we use.
Yeah, we totally hate you. And so that part, and then they wanted to experience, because we have this, you know, running joke, like if we're traveling, they're coming too. Usually that happens, but they both work in education, so they weren't able to come this time, but they are so ready to come back the next time. But for me, a lot of the conversation is, so when are you guys moving? Yeah. Because I know that we see it in your face, we see it in your eyes, we see it in your conversation. When are you guys moving? I do a play-by-play on my Facebook platform. You know, I give them the real. Hey, this is what's happening. This is what it looks like. Good morning. This is what's going on. This is where we're going. And so we take people with us, kind of like, you know, if they've never left the town that they're in or the state that they're in, they get to travel through our eyesight. So, you know, I do it for that reason, because I know folks will never get on a boat, never get on a plane. And so this is how they travel.
Yeah. And, you know, they always want to know, well, how'd you guys do it? My military guy, Marines, I'll say it like that. You know, we don't mind being dropped into a zone and we'll figure it out. That's what Marines do.
Operate.
But you know, they want to know, what y'all do when y'all get there. And the crazy question for me that I get is, what did y'all eat? I hate that question, because I want to tell them, you know, I ate buffalo or something like that, right?
It's like, are you serious right now? It's like, are you serious right now?
But
are we stuck? It looks like we're stuck.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Okay, we're just
they're a little bit right now, guys, but they're gonna pop back in just a second to hear the rest of the story. I kind of like these breaks because hey, they're telling an amazing story. But I will also add this part, and this is the part that, you know, if you listening to them, they started with their first tour, and then they kind of got sidetracked with the Delta vacations, and then there's like the Marriott vacations, and there's all these different vacations that people come here and they absolutely are like, are you freaking kidding me? Right? They're literally are like, are you kidding me? Right? So with that with that being said, you're not gonna find, and I listen to me, guys, listen to me. Like they said, we've been here long enough. We brought many people, like the Shaws, to South Africa, and you guys keep noticing everybody's having an amazing experience because you got to be shown these things. You're not going to just find them just walking around. It's that's just not how it works. So anyway, I'm about to go back to them because I think they're about to have a good story
about the food. Let's hear.
Yeah, the food. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah. The food.
So
Can you guys hear us?
Yes, the food.
I have them back, guys. Let's go. Let's talk about this food. The horrible food.
So yeah, it's crazy, that question that you get from people when you're, hey, what did you guys eat? And I want to tell them I ate buffalo's, hippo steak or something like that.
Monkey nut.
It's crazy that they ask that question. I'll be like, I ate fish, I ate steak, I ate pork chop. I ate the same stuff. It's just fresher. It's seasoned. It's great.
It is. And then the cost. Here's the thing. For a tomahawk steak here in the United States, you're going to pay a good $40, $50 for that monster.
That's cheap. You're talking about
$80.
Maybe $80.
Yeah.
There, if you paid $15, you did good. So to me, the same, and the portions are large.
Huge. Yeah.
You're thinking you're going to get this little bitty portion with a little garnish on the side. And you get this ginormous portion, and we're looking like, man, we're not going to finish this. The food is amazing, even down to the Doritos. Let's go there. The Doritos are no preservatives. When you read the content of what's in it, and you're like, wait a minute, it's the same company, but less all the junk. You don't. And we didn't gain weight when we were there,
and we ate.
And we ate every day, every single day, 5 times a day.
And then you get exposed to what's allowed for consumption here in the U.S. versus what's allowed for consumption in other places, namely South Africa. And you realize they're actually doing it right. They're really concerned about their people. Where here, they just trying to make a buck.
They're trying to make a buck.
And they don't care if it affects your health. So, things like that open your eyes and you realize, you know what? We might be doing this wrong.
Yeah, I think so. The food was amazing.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So like when you was on this Delta vacation, did y'all find most of this stuff out while y'all was on these Delta vacations that you were on? I'm curious. I don't know.
No, we found it out on our own, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, we had to be a fake Dr. B because we had to piece together the excursions and stuff together and pay for it. So that's an additional price. It was not included in the package of the vacation. So it was additional. And
you go down to the desk at the hotel and say, hey, what's there around here to do? Plan my day for me.
Plan my day for me. So because the kind of guy that he is, he's a logistics. We did the excursions. We did a lot of the excursion things. We planned. This is what we pay for up front. I think the best thing of that particular trip was Gold's Restaurant.
Yeah.
That was
that's a good restaurant.
The best.
You liked the 14 courses, didn't you?
Yeah, that chicken was good.
Yeah, it was. And, the different countries within and the shows and things like that. That was the best part of that 7-day trip. We were tired. We were wired.
It was rushed.
Yeah. And we didn't get a chance because we hit the ground running. And it wasn't like when we first you guys.
Yeah. It's like, hey, Dr. B, I want to do an excursion on this day. Tell Mark I'll talk about him on the next day. And then I want to rest. And then we'll do another excursion. It's like, we give you, you guys got packages, which is great for someone who, I'm trying to get exposure. But I don't know I hope I'm not getting in trouble. But you also, hey, this is the amount of days I want to be there. These are the things I want to do, and can I like put a day in between where I do nothing? And you sort that out as well.
It's tailor-made. It's tailor-made to the traveler.
Yeah, you tailor make it, and that's great. Yeah. And the things that they don't have figured out, you know to ask those questions, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
It's funny that you say that, because obviously we've been refining our packages over the last several years, and what I've noticed is that we already, say like for a 10-day, we know you're going to need downtime. So the way we have it pieced together now is that you're not ever going to be busy the full day. There's going to be breaks in the day because you still got to acclimate. Like, you guys are 7 + 9 hours or whatever away from us right now. So if you're flying that far, you're not going to be ready to go the next day. Your body is still on somebody else's time zone. So we take all that into consideration now. So we have been refining things to keep in mind that you do need to acclimate to the time zone difference and stuff like that. So a lot of our packages take those things into consideration now.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is. And it is a good thing. And then too, when you get those repeat travelers such as us, we've done the safaris, we've done, there's certain things else that we would like to do. But it's tailor-made to us. And we appreciate that. And you have some folks, like we ran into these 40 folks. I think there was nobody under the age of 70 in this tour. And they were all African American. So they had some isms and schisms going on, and do it now, and no, you're not gonna sit next to me because I'm the elder. It was a lot going on. And I'm thinking they did not travel. It was not you guys that booked. No. Because they were all over the place. They had, little younger guides that were, okay, come on, everybody. And you had these old memas that's like, you don't get to talk to me like that. It was just like,
it was entertaining to watch.
It was funny to watch.
I bet it was.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny you say that, because we see this from time to time. We see groups, especially African American groups, that aren't the tour isn't put together well. It's very clear. It's not put together. They come, the person that's running the tour came on the same plane with the person that are running the tour. They don't really have any connections. They really don't know what they're doing. It's not well thought out. Like, for example, we have a lot of partners in what we're doing, even though people think that it's us actually running around. We don't. We have perfect partners that we can vet on a Monday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday, because we're here, and so forth. And then the people that don't need to be near our people, they're not near our people. The people that need that are professionals, that are squared away, to the Army standard, we allow them to I love that part. Anyway, we allow them. So, because you guys pay too much money, like that one group, I'm sure those elders paid that money to come here, and I'm sure they just got herded around, and like whatever of you call it, cattle. Yeah. And if you ask them, a week afterwards, they wouldn't have remembered anything that they did. Unlike you guys, that every time y'all came to South Africa, you remembered everything, and it was hard to forget, because you were able to experience it, as I like to say, properly. It's proper.
Yeah. It's proper. It's nothing like it. And when you mentioned the downtime, you don't mind spending time in that hotel room, because Dr. B is not going to let you sleep anywhere that her head will not hit. Love it. And so at that point, that you're getting a good hotel that not only is going to feed you in the morning, they're going to love on you. They will love on you and take care of you. Remember your room number. Remember you. There's nothing. The customer service is amazing. Port Elizabeth customer service. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
When I
the other thing, you guys, the location where you put people to stay in these hotels, these 5-star hotels, they're just like out in the middle of nowhere, or in the danger zone. They're in a location where, okay, if you want to leave, you can leave, and there's things around the hotel to go do. A shopping mall or somewhere to go eat. The first time we used you guys, y'all put us up in Melrose, which was great. Same thing, somewhere to eat, places to shop, secure. Hotel was great. Second time we used you, put us up in Rosebank. Same, we love Rosebank. I think you guys are doing Stanton now. That's a beautiful area. When we were in Durban, the
Capital
Pearl, great location.
Yes.
And this time with PE at the Radisson
Blue.
Great location.
Oh my gosh, the 18th floor. I'm like, we own the penthouse. Oh my gosh, we feel like we're at the penthouse.
We done moved on up.
We done moved on up.
So
go ahead.
But people don't realize that, because, I don't know how it works. I don't know how people think. I just know how we think. And we know how things work here. And, people are brand related here. If it's a nice brand and you associate with a good brand, people are going to show out. For example, you got people travel with us, not just you guys. I'm sorry, I hate to tell you that, but most people who travel with us, they're traveling with the real South Africa, and those hotels, those locations, those everything that you touch, they know our brand. They just know it, and they're like, "Oh, the real South Africa. Oh, okay." For example, just yesterday, me and Tasha went to go hang out a little bit in Santon. We don't hang out that much like we used to, but we was hanging out, and people kept coming up to us thanking us. Thank you for bringing these Americans. Thank you for showing South Africa the way that we want people to see it, because most people are not showing South Africa the way they want. And what I mean is they come on a Marriott trip. I mean, what's that one they went on? The Delta, where they just kind of like
Delta.
do it.
Dropped in and
So people realize that we do it. We do it the way that they would want it done as a citizen of this country, and they just keep finding ways to thank us, because they keep seeing people going years before we got here. People was coming, leaving, doing bad videos and doing, South Africa's a mess. And then now they keep seeing people want to move here. And a lot of the reason is it's not that we're saying, hey, you need to move here. We generally don't say that. We just know that if you see it right, if you see it proper, you're gonna have that thought, because we had that thought. We had that.
It was that, and it goes with branding. I'm glad you mentioned branding, because we did have like a little hiccup when we were getting ready to check out, and the respect that the real South African name carries was amazing, because when we're like, okay, we've already paid for the extra night, and they were like, no, you didn't pay. And when they looked again, and Dr. B was like, give me a few seconds.
Yep.
And when she called, when I tell you, they were like, oh no, it's okay. We're gonna, and Dr. B is talking to Daryl, and she's like, they're gonna reverse it right now. He's like, oh, we're gonna reverse it. We just have to make sure. And we see it. She talked to someone else, and they were scurrying
because they know you guys are going to bring clients back.
You're going to bring clients back, and that your brand speaks volumes. You're not wanting your people to take advantage of. It could have been like, okay, well, you guys go on and fly out and you'll get it in 10 days. No. Dr. B made sure it happened that day. And it was, you can't, that customer service is usually unheard of. It's usually unheard of. And they moved around based on that.
I think too, and thank you for recognizing that our brand carries weight. But I think too, if you had used someone that wasn't in the country, how are they going to get that resolved?
Yeah,
the fact that I'm here, the fact that the company is here, that means that if there is a hiccup, I can resolve it. A lot of times there isn't hiccups, but if there are, and a lot of people have hiccups when they travel, but if you got to call a travel agent or a travel company that's asleep, because that's what it would have been.
Yeah.
When you guys are checking out, they would have been in the bed. Or Delta. How would that have been resolved? You could have been standing there waiting for your ride. You're trying to get this resolved. And I mean, it could have delayed a whole bunch of stuff, including you catching your flight to try and get that resolved. But I mean, we got it done, which I'm glad about. But I think about the people that don't use our services and have problems and can't get those things resolved because the person they're using is in another country. So
Exactly. And it speaks volumes to how you present yourselves amongst the people, and they need to know about it. You guys are true professionals. You guys are down to earth. So you are touchable, you're reachable. And that makes it all the better, because you do have companies that they professionalism, but they're untouchable.
Yeah.
And so you guys make it easy to want to use you again and again and again. So we thank you guys for that.
And it's awesome, you guys get out there and get involved with the people. We sitting there eating lunch, dinner in the restaurant, and here comes Mark.
Here come Mark.
We like food.
Let me tell you, I will say that is y'all's country club. The ribs have not had any ribs that good. When I say to you, I know that, I mean, we were eating them cold the next day.
Yes.
We were like, oh no. I'm like, we were eating them cold the next day. It was amazing. We didn't taste anything that good anywhere else. I'm like, oh my gosh, those ribs were amazing.
They are pretty good. Okay. They are pretty good. We might have some today. Thank you for that.
Yeah, but
hey guys.
Yes, sir.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, no, because people don't realize, I think sometimes they might get us mixed up with other, entities and whatnot. But at the end of the day, like I said, we did business prior to coming here. We are set up properly here to do business. It's all recognized, and so forth. And again, we know that we need to, we know as African Americans what we need. They're very comfortable dealing with the Europeans that come down here, with all the other people, and they need to continue to come to bring their dollars or whatever money they have to help South Africa, in their efforts to use tourism as a way to make money for the country, and so that's our thing. We want to make sure people such as yourselves and others come here. I'm sure you guys spent money above what you paid for the trip, and so forth, and it really matters. So, in our eyes, we just feel that it's just an amazing thing that people keep choosing South Africa for their vacations, to come down here, spend money. People can work simply because you guys decide to come down here. So, that's why we always say thank you to the people that trust us.
Yeah, thank you.
But you guys trusted us to do the right things, for you guys, and you guys sitting here 2 weeks later talking about, man, I miss South Africa. I wish I
talk about ribs.
I know you're talking about ribs.
Bunny chow.
Bunny chow. That was good.
Oh yeah, you had a good bunny chow as well.
Oh yeah. I actually had it in a sandwich this time. It wasn't like in the food. It was in the sandwich, but it was still good.
Oh
yeah,
it was
still good.
Yeah, I love a good bunny chow. But I also like food, so that's not food.
We do too.
We're foodies. We're not missing no meals, that's for sure.
So,
yes, sir. You got any questions?
Yeah, we're late for church.
We're late for church, but No. But this was important because we wanted to
get that out there.
Get the word out there. If they hadn't seen any other videos that we were on, we wanted to help you guys get that out there, that the South Africa is real. It's 100%. And we appreciate everything that you guys have presented, the customer service you've provided, even the love, the encouragement, even when we were stuck, it was like, it's going to work out. Dr. B was like, no, this is going to work out. We're going to get this situated. That will always resonate with me, and just how you guys move mountains for your folks, even, in times where it doesn't look like there's any hope, and we were kind of like hopeless a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But you move mountains for us. We thank you. We thank God for you guys. And we always talk about, when folks ask, how we travel, it's the real South Africa, except for that one time. And we ask for forgiveness. So, we don't tell many people about the Delta trip. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. Please pray for us today while you guys go to church. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us. When you get that drone footage sorted out, Daryl, will you please send through, because we want to take a look at it.
I tagged you in the Facebook, on the Facebook.
I didn't. Okay, I'll take a look. Okay,
if it's not there, let me know. I'll send you the video.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Much love.
And enjoy church if you make it.
Have a good year.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, that was amazing. It really was. I really don't know what else to say. I mean, I think people are saying it, for us, especially those that actually come on a trip and actually just be like, "Wow, I can't believe that this is happening to me on the trip." And you got to keep in mind, probably just like yourself, they sat on the fence at some point. They wasn't really sure. They didn't hear about us, or however they happened up on us, but then they actually come and then they have this experience. And like I said in the video, and me and Tasha was talking about it not so long ago, that we're not sitting up here saying you must relocate. You got to come to South Africa. You got to move to South Africa. These are the 5 steps you got to take, or this is like all these different things. You've never heard us say that. Only thing you always hear us say is, if you're going to come to South Africa,
please come properly.
Come properly. And there are steps involved, but people want to involve. Was that sidestep? The most important step was just to keep coming on some visits. As you're hearing, from them, that they're talking about their visits, and you can tell that they're building relationships, and they're building their confidence, and they're starting to understand South Africa a little bit more, to the point to where at some point it's just going to be a natural progression. Mm-hmm. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's right now they're probably they're right in the middle of their journey. Literally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, and that's why I'm smiling, because I'm like, the way that things happen after you start to have those experiences and build those relationships and come on proper visits and actually feel comfortable enough with the country to meet the people, to mingle amongst them. I mean, obviously your trip with us, you're going to do all that in your first trip, but when you get the confidence to maybe come back on your own, maybe next time you're going to rent a car, maybe next time you want to stay a longer time, those are
or go somewhere else different.
Or try a different province. I mean, all those things are just adding value, not just to yourself, but to the country. Now you're building a life, an experience, and you don't get to do that in a lot of places. And South Africa is a place that you can easily do that if you take the time to invest in yourself and invest in experience here in the country. So that's what we did.
Yeah, I can't. Like, for example, some of the hiccups that they had wasn't catastrophic, because they were just on the tour.
Yeah.
And go ahead and have those issues, get them out the way, do whatever you got to do. You're going to be safe. But you don't want to be here and you don't put all your eggs in a basket, all of them. And unfortunately, from our perspective, we've been here 8 years. We've seen enough people come here and they have all the eggs in the basket. And then me and Tasha watching them carry their basket. And we're like, oh, they're going to
one egg fall out there.
Because they have zero clue on what they're doing. They just saw somebody in a video who told them that the cost of living is affordable, and all they wanted to know was these little 3 or 4 things, and that made them upend their lives. And then they come here. The person that they were looking at don't even live here in the country.
Or they're not accessible.
Or again, don't live here in the country, and they're not accountable. Not even a little bit. It really falls on you, and then that puts a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. And unfortunately, I think it's unfair to the country, because they didn't get a chance to see exactly what it was. They saw somebody else's journey. And again, a lot of times those people that they're watching, they're not even here anymore. Or not living the lifestyles that they live. So when we talk about buying homes and stuff like that, we only can talk from a perspective of having a deed, or the stuff that people see us do, or stuff that we're doing is stuff that we've done. And again, if you go back, if you rewind the tape, 6 years, 7 years, we're here. And I can say that we've learned more over the last, over the years, and it's going to take a little bit more. We're still learning.
Yeah.
We're still in our journey as well. So it's good to be able to look back down our timeline and listen to people talk.
Yeah.
And we're like, man, we remember when.
We remember
it's almost nostalgic, but we also know that they're on the right path. So all I can say is you need to start your journey, but it's always going to be the same way, just like it was for us. I came on a trip, and then I came on another trip, and then I can show you my old passport. Ooh. I think it's stamped up South Africa, South Africa. And that's what it was. So all I can say, guys, is, if you are looking for something special, you're looking for something different, in my mind, it's just my mind, accounting for minds. There is no quick deal. You have to do the work.
Yeah. And when he says you have to do the work, he means you have to do the work. No one can do the work for you. South Africa is not designed that way. You actually have to do the work.
Yeah. So yeah. All right, guys, we will see you here in sunny South Africa.
I want to give a shout out to the Real South Africa, therealsouthafrica.com, and the Real South Africa on YouTube, Facebook, and any other platforms out there. Mark and Dr. Latasha Blanton, as always, they do a great tour and service, for the people. They do it top notch, 5-star, and they set the bar pretty high. And the bad part about setting the bar pretty high is that if you don't kind of match what they're doing, I can't be moving with you too much. Sorry, when somebody put the bar that high. So, I definitely want to give them, props, for the tour.
to the Real South Africa Immersion experience. This trip or experience is for those that are highly interested in experiencing everyday life and everyday lifestyles available here in South Africa. Others have chosen this program and have decided that it was one of the best decisions they've ever made. Why did they say that? Because they had time to actually enjoy South Africa, enjoy the weather, enjoy the people, enjoy the food. They had time to explore, meaning that they weren't rushed to do anything. They had time to shop at their leisure, eat at their leisure, learn about banking, learn about investments, all while here on their own time. This program is designed for those that are seriously considering the opportunities here in South Africa and understanding that spending time in a country is exactly the way you get to learn it. So to find out more about these immersion experiences, please visit our website, therealsouthafrica.com, and we look forward to having you here in the immersion program in sunny South Africa.
All right, guys, this is Mark Edward Blanton from the Real South Africa. And guess what? Our visa services is back. We're going to be helping you guys with visas because we all know that it can be problematic to get a visa here in the Republic of South Africa. So what we have done, we partnered with a big company that will assist us, and we've checked them out. We recommend that their services are very, very proper. Of course, we go with proper here in the Republic of South Africa, and they can assist you. So if you have questions about, do I qualify for a visa? Then that's when we have our consult. You get a consult with these guys. They will literally go through everything with you. And my expectations is for you to ask all the questions that you need to ask so you will know exactly which way to proceed. So they work in every arena of immigrations. So it would definitely help us who are looking to migrate to the Republic of South Africa. And all I can say is first, come on a trip, of course, And once you come on a trip, then you will be motivated to do all the work that needs to happen for you guys to come to South Africa properly. So all I can say is this is a great team. This is a great situation. All I can say is, again, reach out to us at outreach@therealsouthafrica.com. We will respond to you, and then you'll get an email, and then the process has began. Okay, so we will see you guys here properly in sunny South Africa.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.